Hey everyone, it's Rob from Fandroid.com. I'm here with the Sprint HTC Evo 4G that of course I got at Google I/O, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a billion of these unboxings that pop up since about 5,000 or more people now have them in their hands, which is pretty cool. It actually comes out June 4th, but everybody at the conference got one. So here's the actual box. You can see on the front we've got a pretty cool picture of the some media playing with the shark. We can see the Quick app at the bottom, which is going to be really cool with the video chat that's in real time. We've got little codes on the side. Experience 4G. One of the best parts of this phone is it's 4G, and the speeds, at least from what I've seen, are ridiculous, at least if you're in a 4G city. Another little picture on the side. You can see this is it using the kickstand, and all the exciting stuff is on the back here with all the fine print. But let's go ahead and slide this open, and you can just see like a white milk crate type of thing with the Sprint logo on it. And how do we go about? Oh, it just pops right off. And there it is, the Sprint HTC Evo 4G. Let's go ahead and rip this open. Amazing. Right now, this is pretty much the best phone on the market. You can see you've got the camera there, the 8-megapixel camera with the dual LED flash, this little kickstand at the bottom that we saw on the box, so you can set it up on that nice 4.3-inch screen and watch all types of media, YouTube, which loads ridiculously quick when it's on the 4G network, or stuff that you have loaded on your SD card or the phone in general. So that's a pretty cool feature. And you can see this screen is huge. Let me see if I can get my Droid out real quick and compare it. Hold on one second. And here we go. The Droid is not a small phone by any means, but when you compare the Evo to the Droid, you can tell that it is huge. And it's actually might be lighter. It's really light and feels good in the hand. It's pushing the boundaries of how big a phone I think can be. But let's go ahead and turn it on. You can see the power buttons at the top. Or maybe the battery's not in yet. And maybe that's why it's so light. And that is why. Maybe we got a little ahead of ourselves, because you can't turn the phone on without the battery. Got too excited and tried to turn on the phone without doing the rest of the unboxing. So it's not as light as I thought, but it's still pretty light. Let's go ahead and open up this so we don't forget anything else absent-mindedly in our haste. So we've got probably the user guide here, along with here's the recycling bag to send back your old phone so it can get put to good use. And we've got a billion different getting started guide, a Vamos guide, a basics guide, and important Sprint information, which is not important enough to read at the moment. And of course, this is just the wall charger, which is just a plug by itself. And then you've got the USB portion, so you can plug it in directly to your computer or a USB outlet, or plug the USB into here and plug into the wall. But back to the phone. Let's go ahead and open up the battery pack and fire this up for the first time, if we can, without breaking it, hopefully. There we go. And let's go ahead and put the battery in. And you can see it's got this like really cool red back. This is just like the Incredible, by the way, and it's got this ring around it like the Incredible. So HTC used this design on both phones, and I like it. So I'm glad they stuck with this. But now, with the battery in and a little bit heavier, let's fire it up, and we'll just let it load up, and then we'll start reviewing it. So stay tuned to Fandroid.com in the coming days after we've had some time to really put it through the paces for a full review. And I'm pretty sure this particular device has 30 days of service, the ones from Google I/O. So this should be connected to a network right away. Preparing SD card, and I don't think the SD card's in there, but it came with a 2 GB SD card that I just have not inserted yet. Okay, why don't we put this kickstand up while it's activating. By the way, for those of you that were Google I/O there and might have seen me or not seen me, this is what I look like. I don't know if what's going on. I probably saw a lot of people but did not say hello, so hi. And looks like this is going to take a little bit to get loaded up. Or a long bit to get loaded up. And your phone has been activated. Tap OK to continue. My pleasure. Checking for PRL updates. And it also came with this cool little information sheet, especially for I/O attendees, that talks about the 30 days service, 30 days of support, and all that jazz. The key features, application development, of course, because I/O is a developer conference. So this phone, there's a lot of reasons to be excited about this phone. One of them, this front-facing forward camera. I'm sure developers will be putting that to good use with some innovative applications. And just the speed, the size of the phone, I mean, this is a really, really, really cool phone. So if you're on Sprint or thinking of changing to Sprint, right now this is the phone definitely to have. It's been updated, okay, firmware update. And we also got this cool little thing. We hope you like your new Android device. Here's a 2 GB card pre-loaded with almost 200 songs for your enjoyment. I did not see that, so we'll have to check out what music's on here preloaded. And we all know pretty much this if you've used an Android phone in the past, a little tutorial and all that stuff. But we won't bore you with that. Let's check out the music real quick. And I lied. You do have to take the battery out to put in the micro SD card, but there was already one in there, which I probably should have seen when the battery didn't come pre-installed. So let's check out what's on that 8 GB micro SD card. But there's also the 2 GB micro SD card that they also gave to me. So let's check out both. Okay, so the 8 GB card had a couple things on it, but that 2 GB card they gave us is the one that had all the music. So here's the artists. I'll just let you take a peek at them for some giggles, but it's a pretty eclectic mix of randomness. It'll be fun to go through some of these bands or groups that I've never heard of before and just listen. I wonder how they chose, what they put on here, but definitely pretty cool. 200 songs to get you started. Wyclef, I like this song. Kind of before Wyclef got a little bit whack, but with HTC Sense, their music player is a lot better than the Android default one. But you can see it's showing on a widget on my home screen now. So I'm listening to this song, and I could go around and do other things, and pause it, skip it to the next song. Actually, I don't think it's not on the playlist. So, but you get the idea. So there you go, folks. HTC Evo 4G for Sprint. Longer unboxing than I thought, but we'll have a lot longer review too, and look for it in the upcoming week. Thanks, everybody, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.